All right, welcome to the Comic Book Shop of Doom here on AwesomeStreaming.com. Here's an interesting article that popped up the other day on Deadline. George R. Martin says tumult at HBO Max has impacted the future of the Game of Thrones franchise. So basically, what this article says is the author, George R. R. Martin, who came up with Game of Thrones, he wrote the books, and he's an executive producer on House of the Dragon. He's working on a second season. He says some of the spin-offs are moving faster than others, and development's all screwed up and all this because of the Warner Brothers Discovery merger and where they're cutting all this product. Content write-downs, Minx, Gordita Chronicles, and Love Life have been canned at HBO Max. And we've heard about the Batgirl movie and all the cartoons they're pulling off of Cartoon Network because they don't want to pay residuals to people. So they're trying to save all this money. So he's basically coming out and saying that this may affect Game of Thrones. So he's probably hedging his bets because he's going to get paid some money for all these shows. So I've never watched Game of Thrones. When it got hot, everybody was talking about it. It was already like in the third season, and I'm like, I'm not watching this. Trying to catch up to get back on this stuff. So that was always a sore point with me. But I liked his. He did that other one in space. What the hell was the name of that? Night Flyers. The original movie, and then they did a remake for the Sci-Fi Channel. They did a one season series, one season. I like the original movie, even though it doesn't make sense. It's a ghost in space in the ship, and then they did a series on it, and I actually read the book for that too. So he's a competent writer. He's been around a long time. So, I mean, he was around a long, long time, and they optioned his work now, and he hit the big time with Game of Thrones. So he's just telling everybody that, this stuff could be affected by them being cheap on the Warner Brothers Discovery side. So beware. George R. R. Martin is letting people know you may... And they had a pilot with the girl that was in, what's her name? Watson, or I forgot her name, but she was in the King Kong remake, the Peter Jackson. She was dating Heath Ledger. She's an Australian chick. They did a pilot of Game of Thrones, another Game of Thrones spinoff, and then never got shown or never got picked up. So just be prepared for Time Warner Discovery hijinks cause disruptions in Game of Thrones. Everybody have a good day.